Okay, I figured let's take a break from a regularly scheduled comic book haul and do something a little different and do something is killing the children. Now, is it all of the hot books from this series? No. Is it some sort of comprehensive list? No. It's just the stuff that I was able to pick up along the way. And the most interesting thing is these are all of the books that I was able to pick up for cover price. I started late. I was pretty late to the game when it came to this series, and but that did not deter me from finding cover price copies. All right, so we're starting off with Something is Killing the Children. Number one. I want to say I bought this book either, or rather, I found this book. I want to say either September, either early September or late August 2020. And I would say like the summer of 2020 is when this series really started taking off. And people liked the series, and then people started speculating on the series, and that's when just issues started getting harder and harder to find. And number one, I bought this, or rather, I found it. This was still in this store's back issue bins, and I was really, really shocked to find this. And so, and again, this series, like just trying to find number one, was a bitch. This thing was a bitch. But yeah, we got it. Got you for a cover price. Or rather, I would say either 25 cents or 50 cents over cover price. But we're rounding. We're rounding. We're rounding. Just to make things simple. But yeah, got this thing for virtually cover price. So what is this book going for now? I would say about a $400 to $500 book. Now, the thing about these is that because I started so late and these things were kind of on the rack and, or maybe on the shelves, or these were maybe slightly damaged a little bit, or just not the near mint copies. You know what I'm saying? But still, to find these for cover price is definitely no small feat. Look at that. See, because you can see like a couple of spine ticks here. But other than that, this book is pretty solid. Very, 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 very solid. Yeah, got number one. Got you for cover price. Hell yeah. Also, we got number one fourth print. Number one fourth print. Now, this is one of the first books that I did pick up from this series, and that kind of gave me the leeway to try to find other ones, because I'm like, okay, I didn't find the number one, but I found a number one. So I was just like, okay, this one kind of springboarded me into trying to find other issues from the series. So got this for cover price, and what is this thing going for now? I would say about 200. Now this is definitely a really nice one here. Definitely a nice copy. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna try to blow through this video. So let's stop getting close, shall we? All right, for the time being. I tell you what. Since we're doing Something's Killing the Children related stuff, I'll show this off. I'll show this. So we've got Department of Truth number one. This is the Something is Killing the Children homage cover. And what was that? Got a 9.6. Now, this is something I bought already graded. I got this for $120 shipped. So I just figured I'd show it off. It's interesting to me. It might not be interesting to you, but it's interesting to me. So yeah, Department of Truth number one. This is the 1 in 100 variant. And like I said, homages, something is killing the children. So let's do a little comparison. Let's see how much this looks like that cover. I'm just bullshitting around. You're like, what kind of video is this? This is some bull. Stop it. But yeah, okay. We're moving along. We're moving along. Okay, so let's do number 2. And this is number 2 was one of the first books that I was able to find as well. And I remember, actually, no, I take that back. So we found so this is number 2, the Virgin cover. So we got 3 copies of this, and then we got a couple copies of the first print. So I remember buying this first, and then because this wasn't going for anything at the time. I want to say around 2020, probably around the fall. I remember this book wasn't selling for anything, so I just it was still on the racks, and I was just like, and it's a first print. It's not like a cool variant or anything like that. So I just kind of left it there. I left that first print there, and I just focused on these. I believe this is a Paul Pope cover, and I remember finding 2 copies of number 2, this Virgin cover, at the same store. Actually, it was at the same store where I found number 1. But they were like in different spaces. They were in different areas, which was weird. But that's what threw me off from finding this number 1. But I remember finding these, and then I went to a store later. I want to say a couple of months ago, and he sold me this for cover price. Yeah. So then I noticed this book started to tick upwards. So I found this, and then I found another copy for cover price. So these were straight off of the rack. So these were definitely cover price. All right, what's next? Ooh, so we're staying on number 2, second print. Number 2, second print. What's this going for? What are copies of the second print going for? I want to say at least 150. At least 150. These here are in decent shape. What's funny, I don't remember how I got these. All I know is that I paid cover price, or maybe just a few, just like 25 cents over cover price. That's the only thing that I remember. Because these just weren't that much of a priority to me. I noticed this book was starting to get hot, but finding it wasn't that big of a priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I come across it, great, I'll go ahead and buy it. But it just wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't that important to me to be paying, just to pay like a crazy amount for them. And when I did, when I did buy them, I would make like like when I would make my haul videos, these weren't in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird. I just don't remember how I got either of these. But yeah, all right. So we have 2 copies of the second print. These are actually pretty nice. This one is definitely nicer than this. Because my thing is, I don't think these are necessarily CGC worthy, the vast majority of them, but just to have them, you know what I'm saying, is a big deal. So, nah, this one is definitely nicer. I would say this one is the best one to get graded, if I were to. Okay, we're moving on. Moving on to number 3. So we got 2 copies of the first print. What's this going for? About $50 a piece. And this is probably the most boring of any of the covers. It's just got the kid on it. And I actually read this series. I read the first arc, and the first arc was excellent. Loved it. Real page turner. But this is definitely the most boring cover. And I left this thing on the rack so many times. And then I just finally decided to go ahead and buy them. So yeah, but they're worth $50 now. Oh, so this is number 3. So this is number 3, the Virgin cover. And what did I want to say about this? I was at a store. I was at that same store from a couple of months ago, and he had some of the Virgin covers, and he sold me this one for cover price. And it was going for a hell of a whole lot more at the time, but he didn't care. So yeah, very happy about that. So what is this going for? I want to say Actually, no, I don't want to say because I looked these prices up. So the last one that sold, it's like in the $60 range, $60 to $65 range. But got you for cover price. Ooh. So this is definitely the best thing that I have concerning Something is Killing the Children. So this is number 3, second print. Number 3, second print. This is somehow, some way, this is a $500 book. Now, is this a perfect 9/8? No. No, it's not, because when I bought it, I was at this store. I took like a really long road trip, and I was at this store that had some boxes off to the side, and I asked to look through them, and they let me, and I was just rummaging, and I came across this. I was just like, because this is a book I never thought I would find, and the price tag on it was 25 cents over cover price. So yeah, man, this was definitely a pleasant surprise. So this is definitely the best thing that I own concerning Something is Killing the Children. Or at least I think so. Besides number 1. But yeah, man, look at that. Yeah. Now, is it perfect? No. But for cover price, oh shit. There are ticks, and this is kind of like a card. It's like that grainy card stock. So to even try to think about pressing something like this, just it feels pointless. But still, look at that. Yeah, got you for cover price, baby. All right, so what is this? Number 4. Something is Killing the Children, number 4. First print. So what's the first print going for? It's about $70 to $75. All right, and this is a really nice. Is this a black activist worthy copy? Let's see. As many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist, but I am also very much a black activist. And is this black activist worthy? Let's see. Yeah, it looks so. It looks that way. All right, next. Ooh, we have another awesome second print. Again, I have no clue how I came across this book. I was just like, again, in my travels, if I saw Something is Killing the Children, I just buy it and tuck it away and not think about it. But yeah, so we have number 4, second print. This is probably the third best thing that I have concerning this series. And this is selling for, okay, so the last one that sold raw, and I'm talking just raw copies, sold for $3.50. Wow, that's nuts, y'all. That is nuts. I can't believe it. All right. So number 4, second print. So we're moving on to number 5. And first print. Now, this is definitely, outside of number 1, this is definitely the most expensive of the other first prints, like non-variants and all that kind of stuff. This is the most expensive of first prints, and an easy $200 book. Let's see. Again, I don't know how I got them. I just saw them, and I'm like, oh, this is definitely like a cover fire thing. Just because this cover is, this is a great looking cover. The colors on the colors on all of these are are something. It looks like candy to me. You know what I'm saying? But this one is. I was gonna say this one is the nicer of these two, but I'm seeing like kind of a couple of ticks. So again, I don't think these are worth having graded, but which is easy for me, which because I don't like having stuff. Honestly, I hate having to get crap graded. It's annoying. It's nerve wracking. So this takes all of the pressure off of me to want to have stuff graded or want to have any of these issues graded. But yeah, so I found these for cover price. They're going for $200 a piece, I believe. So this is number 5 as well. Number 5 Virgin. These are going for $100 a piece. Again, I know this one. Okay, so these two were on the racks because I can see a couple of creases, and they're in the exact same place. So when I found these were at the same store, and they have these creases right here. But this one is the best one out of the 3. I went to that store from a couple of months ago, and he sold me this. The store owner sold me this for cover price. So yeah. So what are these going for? $100 a piece. Yeah, but got you for cover. All right, what's next? We're rounding the bases. Don't worry. Number 6 first print. So number 6 first print is going for around $70. The one per store is going for around the same price. Who did this cover? All right. Oh, nice. So we have Jenny Frizen, the Virgin cover, and so this is this is still number 6. So this is going for 100 to 125 a piece. Yeah. And we're doing number 7 first print. Number 7 first print. These are going for $50 a piece. And I know that there's like a couple of creases right here to keep these from being like 9/8 and all that. Number 7 second print. This is a great looking cover. I like this cover a lot. And what's this going for? $50. All right, it's all good. So we're jumping 8 because I don't have any copies of number 8, and on to number 9 second print. And so this is going for about $40. We're skipping number 10 to number 11. So this is the Virgin cover. And what is this going for? Roughly $50. I saw this was on the rack at a store. And this was like maybe a couple of months after its release. So that was kind of surprising to see. Is it a 9/8? No, it's not perfect. But that's okay. It was cover price. And I believe this is number 11, that Virgin Jenny Frizen cover. This book doesn't go for anything. I was really surprised by that. Actually, I paid $2 for this. And here's the one that I paid more than cover price for because it's an incentive variant. And this is number 15. I think I paid $35 for this. And it's going for 50 something. And I remember when this first came out, people wanted like $180 to $200 for it. You know what I mean? But nobody was paying that. Like nobody. But yeah, but I got this for $35, which is a decent price. Okay, so that's my Something is Killing the Children collection. These are all of the copies that I have in the series. And here's a nice 9/6 of Department of Truth number 1. I just figured I'd throw it in there. Why not? Okay, let's keep this under 20 minutes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with a proper haul. Thanks for watching.